points for you. How pleasing was that tonight?
It's not about the results, it's about the performance. I think we did well for a while, not during all the game. We have a lot to improve. I think we improved a lot also from last season. We did things right, but of course it's the first games and we need to do better.
You say a lot to improve and things to do better. What do you have in mind?
I think we finish the plays sometimes really fast. We win the ball and we lose the ball because we want to go right away to the goal. We saw last that sometimes we lost many balls in build-up, so we need to be careful with that and sometimes use more the striker. So we try to use all the data, all the information that we have from last season, and we have to improve with the ball and without the ball. We have a lot to improve.
Can I ask about Matheus Cunha, who played the bulk of the game tonight? How impressed were you with him?
I think he improves the team quite a lot because he can run deep, but you can see that he's one more midfielder when we have the ball, and then he can run with the ball with high tempo. Last year we didn't have that kind of player, so this kind of player can change one team.
And maybe more players you might want to bring in to improve the team, improve the squad. Is one of those a new striker if you had your way?
I think Rasmus did well today, quite well. Shido is a young kid, is learning things, and we have Josh. He has a small issue, and we are waiting for him. So we are focusing on our players.
And we saw no Ruben Amorim tonight, but should we expect to see him now in the next match in Chicago?
Next match, no. Last match. He's going to play. He's late. He's going to train now with the rest of the lads. We need to be careful, but he's ready. He will be ready for the last game.
Thanks for your time. See you there.
Thank you very much.
It's good, obviously, to win the games. Even being a friendly, we want to get every game to prepare ourselves in the best way, and obviously to go into the season in a positive way.
After 70 minutes, obviously there was a lot of changes, a lot of substitutions, but how do you view overall the first 70 and then the last 20 or so?
Overall, the game was good. I think we were very good on the ball. In some moments, we could have done longer possessions, as the manager was asking us. We rushed a little bit in the last third to get our chance, to get our goals. We have to work on that to be more able to get into the final third and then play from there. But I think overall was a very good game for us.
Just one more question. We spoke to your manager before the game and he told us that Matheus Cunha is a real character in the dressing room. He said he was a shouter. Tell us a little bit about one of the new players then.
Oh, obviously, we know mostly of the Brazilians are very loudly, very happy, you know, so he's one of that. He's a very funny guy. He's coming to the group very well. He's settled very quickly with everyone. What is very good, because we need him at his best. We need him to create this connection with every player to get the best out of him, but also of the team.
Thanks for your time, Bruno. Congratulations on the goals and the win. You are player of the match. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Good to see you again. Thank you. Good news for Manchester United fans. Looking forward to seeing Ruben Amorim hopefully over here during summer series. 2 more games to go. He's actually warming up. Or I should say warming up, putting himself through some paces behind us here. Quite a lot of the Manchester United substitutes and younger players are out behind us. That is a live shot there of Ruben Amorim, not fit enough to play today's game, out there being put through his paces by those Manchester United coaches right now. It was really interesting there, Graham. He talked about, we just got to improve, we've got to improve. But of course, let's not forget, last season was their worst ever in the Premier League. They finished in 15th place. So what does improvement realistically look like?
Well, first of all, I really admire him for his honesty. He gives very honest assessments about his team, which is great. Maybe not great for the rest of the people at Manchester United in the hierarchy. But in terms of improvement, I said it at the beginning, the biggest improvement Manchester United, I think, can make is matching their playing identity with the players they've got to play.
But you said you don't think they can do that.
And I don't think they can. So an improvement for me would, they've got to get in the top 10.
But can they get in the top 10 if those two things don't match?
Unfortunately, they've fallen so far behind the sort of top 4 teams, top 4 or 5 teams, that they're fighting for that second group. And that second group is the biggest group that exists within those mini leagues in the Premier League. So do they have a better playing identity? Do they get the best out of their players compared to teams like Nottingham Forest this season, Brentford, obviously losing their manager, Brighton, Bournemouth, they're competing with those teams. And that's no disrespect at all for Manchester United, But if you take away the heritage of the club, you take away the colour of the shirt, and you just see them as a football team, they're a long way off that top group, and there's a big competition for that next batch behind. So if they get in the top 10, top 8, then that's a very positive move for them in terms of an improvement.
Manchester United defeated West Ham United 2-1 in pre-season action on Saturday at MetLife Stadium, kicking off their Premier League summer series with a win. Rasmus Højlund handed a start up top with Bruno Fernandes, and summer signing Matheus Cunha playing in the pockets behind him nearly sent the Man United support at MetLife Stadium into a frenzy in the opening minutes. The Danish striker hit the woodwork as the Red Devils pushed on. Moments later, from a set-piece, West Ham goalkeeper Alphonse Areola coughed up a loose ball after colliding with El Hadji Malik Diouf. In the scramble, Areola fouled Aiden Heaven, resulting in a penalty. Bruno Fernandes, the player who received the biggest reception across both games in New Jersey on the day, calmly slotted home the opening goal of the game as Areola was routed to his spot. Most of the action in the opening period centered on the tactical battle between Man Ut's Patrick Dorgu and West Ham's Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Man United looked the sharper team in attack for the opening 20 minutes as Matheus Cunha, Fernandes and Højlund linked up around the edge of the box. Lainery Euro received the first yellow card of the friendly in the 31st minute for time wasting and delaying the restart. The defender nearly made up for it shortly after when he nearly directed a header on target from a Fernandes corner. Amad Diallo also came close to doubling Man Ut's lead in the 38th minute but was flagged offside coming out of the tunnel for the second half. Amorim opted to keep his same 11 on the pitch. Fernandes was through on goal but could not get his feet right to beat Areola. The Portuguese captain was the most influential player on the pitch for the Red Devils, as he was most of last season. Just a couple minutes later, Fernandes finally doubled his tally, catching Areola wrong-footed in the box. Jared Bowen got the Hammers back into the game in the 63rd minute with a right-footed effort to beat Altay Bayındır. Players took a hydration break after the goal, which prompted Amorim to make a wholesale team change. He brought out everyone sans Bayındır to see